has the blood of the people of Pahalgam on his hand. The goal of the exercise was to make sure that he used the Air Force to protect his image. Rajnath Singh ji said that Operation Sindhur began at 1:05 in the morning. Operation Sindhur lasted 22 minutes. And then he said the most shocking thing. He said at 1:35 we called Pakistan and we told them that we have hit non-military targets and we do not want escalation. मतलब आपने पाकिस्तान को डायरेक्टली अपनी पॉलिटिकल विल बता दी कि आपके पास लड़ने की पॉलिटिकल विल है ही नहीं, कि आप लड़ना ही नहीं चाहते हो. Surrender, immediate surrender in 30 minutes. Captain Shiv Kumar, Defense Attaché, Indonesia.
I do agree that we did lose some aircraft, and that happened only because of the constraint given by the political leadership to not attack the military establishment or their air defenses.
क्या होगा? हवाई जहाज गिरेंगे. So the point is, aircraft were lost. Meaning you went into Pakistan, you attacked Pakistan, and you told our pilots, do not attack their air defense system. Meaning you tied their hands behind the back. The Indian Air Force made no mistake. The mistake was made by the political leadership that said you cannot attack the military infrastructure. Why? Because the goal of this exercise was to protect the Prime Minister's image. To the Prime Minister, the nation is above your image. We need a Prime Minister who completely frees the army, frees the Air Force, frees the Navy and says, go, khatam karo kaam ko, like Indira Gandhi did. It is a very dangerous time, and we cannot afford a Prime Minister who does not have the courage to use the army the way it has to be used. We cannot afford a Prime Minister who does not have the guts to say from here that Donald Trump is a liar. He didn't stop India from fighting. He's lying about the place. It is dangerous in this time for the Prime Minister to use the forces to protect his image. It is dangerous for the country. The forces should only be used in national interest. The forces should be used with freedom. If you want them to be used, you want to unleash a tiger, free him. Do not tie his hands behind his back. Do not go to the Pakistanis and say, listen, don't escalate. Then go all the way. Then fight properly and defeat them once and for all. Don't have President Trump tell you that I have stopped the war 29 times. Have the courage to tell him, no, to hell with you. You can't stop any war. We're going to fight. To the Prime Minister, the nation is above your image, above your politics, and above your PR. The forces are above your PR, your image, and your politics. Have the humility to understand that. Have the dignity to understand that. And do not sacrifice the armed forces and national interest for your own petty political gains. Thank you, sir. Prime Minister has not said how dare Mr. Trump invite Mr. Munir to his office. Sometimes this External Affairs Minister amazes me. He says that now even Defense Minister, we have deterred Pakistan. Acha, you have deterred Pakistan? Fine. The man behind Pahalgam is a Pakistani general called General Munir, Chief of Army Staff. That man is having lunch with the President of the United States. Our Prime Minister cannot go there. Mr. Trump is breaking all protocol. Prime Minister has not said how dare Mr. Trump invite Mr. Munir to his office. After that, the President of the United States says,
the reason I had him here, I wanted to thank him for not going into the war, just, ending the war.
I wanted to thank him for what? Now, currently, General Munir, US General Michael Kurilla, head of their command structure, and generals from 4 Central Asian countries right now are having a conference on how to prevent terrorism. Right now. I mean, which planet is the foreign minister sitting on? If you had listened to me here, you have brought Pakistan and China together. You would not have lost those 5 planes. You have destroyed the single biggest, most important goal of Indian foreign policy. China and Pakistan are fused like this. The truth of what happened is that the government of India thought they were fighting Pakistan. And when they arrived, they suddenly realized that they were not fighting Pakistan, they were fighting China and Pakistan. Meaning that the Pakistani army was attached, Pakistani Air Force was attached to the Chinese Air Force. And not only that, the doctrine of the Pakistani Air Force was completely changed. The information available to the Pakistani Air Force was completely changed. And the Chinese were feeding information, critical battlefield information, satellite information, targeting information to the Pakistan. And if you don't believe me, General Rahul Singh, May 11th, when the DGMO level talks were going on,
Pakistan actually was mentioning, we know that your such and such important vector is primed and it is ready for for action.
I would request you to perhaps pull it back. And he says, so it is very clear they were getting live battlefield inputs from China. How did this integration between Pakistan and China take place? I want to make it clear. There is a center called CENTIAC, Center for AI and Computing, that was built in Pakistan with Chinese help. And the aim of the center is to integrate the Pakistani Air Force with the Chinese Air Force and make and transform the Pakistani Air Force into a network-centric Air Force. As I speak, and since 2021, Pakistani officers, strategic officers have been embedded in the PLA's Western and Northern Theatre Commands. They are sitting there coordinating. So it is important to understand that you did not have political will, that you did not give freedom of maneuver, but there is another problem. And the problem is that we are now facing not just China, not just Pakistan, but China and Pakistan fused as one militarily.